Hello, afternoon. I'm Sangita Myska here with you, keeping the seat warm for Sheila Fogarty. I'm going to be here with you all week, 1 to 4, and it's my pleasure to be here. Really interesting couple of hours of conversation, and we're going to keep that going in this next hour and throughout the week. I'm going to do something that I wouldn't do normally. I want to reflect back on a programme that I did yesterday. You can usually find me on the weekends here at LBC between 1 and 4. And I have loved every minute of joining this radio station. I have been here a few weeks now, and I feel as though I have been very, very warmly welcomed. And it's been a great experience. But something happened yesterday that was really difficult. It was, how do I describe it? It was a very... I think a shocking and an ugly experience of xenophobia live on air. That was then clipped up and it was put on social media. And I would like to, before I do my big introduction as we do here at LBC, I'd like to take a minute just to thank the thousands and thousands of people that saw that clip and listeners who used Twitter to offer me their support. It is very, very, very much appreciated. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm doing the thing I promised not to do, which is well up in tears. So right, give me a second to reset, will you? Deep breath. I toyed with the idea of playing back what a caller called Anna from Widnes said to me on air live yesterday, but actually I had a chat with my producer Kat. We both came to the conclusion that it wasn't worth it, because the problem is you end up kind of giving these people's voice more vitality than they actually deserve. But I am going to report to you what happened, because I know many of you listening to me today may never have heard me before and may not have been listening yesterday. So let me just recap what happened. So Anna from Widnes, or that's certainly what she called herself, called me up and said that Britain was her country, and the likes of me and Marcus Rashford, who of course is a very successful black footballer, had no right to comment on public policy, nor did we have a right to have a platform of any kind in this country. For those that don't know, I was advocating for free school meals for all primary school children in England. She said it was unnecessary and that I didn't have a right to comment on that. Anna from Widnes then went on to say that the fact that I was born in Tanzania, East Africa, meant that I should, in her words, shut up because I'm not British. Now, it's worth noting, as many of you on Twitter did, that Marcus Rashford was in fact born in Manchester. So let's try and dig into a little bit of what Anna really meant. I want to be really crystal clear with you all. When Anna told me that this is her country, not my country, what she meant was, Sangita, go back home. These are xenophobic and racist tropes. Anna in Widnes truly believes that because me and Marcus Rashford are not white, we are neither English nor are we British. You might like to know, she continued to text later after putting the phone down on me to ram home this point. Now, I've thought a lot about what she said and why she said it. And this is my conclusion. Anna called me to project her irrational fear of people that don't look like her. But why is she so full of fear? That's the question. And I think it's because she cannot comprehend nor make sense of why successive governments have failed to level this country up. She also cannot comprehend or make sense of the real causes of a crumbling NHS that she may well be experiencing, the postcode lottery of schooling that affects every single family in this country. She probably doesn't understand the causes of the inflation that is now ripping through our economy and making her life more expensive. For all I know, she's on a very challenged budget. She probably doesn't understand the causes of climate change and how we are all contributing to it, and yet our governments are probably likely to fail to meet their own climate change targets. And she certainly doesn't understand necessarily what that means in terms of the impact on the way we live and the big changes we're going to have to make coming down the road. And I think Anna in Witness, and I'm sorry to use this phrase back at you, Anna, because I imagine you're listening. People like you, Anna, are struggling to understand the social rapid change that is happening in this country. And I absolutely understand that there are many people in Britain who are really, really struggling to understand why the country is changing so fast, what is happening to them. They feel buffeted in every way, shape and form by winds that they cannot control. But you know, Anna in Witness, we all feel that way. But simply looking at people or hearing from people that don't look like you and blaming them because of the colour of their skin is not the solution. It is simplistic and it is reductive. And it also stops us really looking for the innovative solutions that exist to solve all of these problems. A crumbling NHS, not enough funding to education, climate change, all the things that are making your life harder. So let's not turn on each other in this country. That is absolutely 1000% not the solution. Blaming people of colour for these things because you don't understand them, it's just a quick fix for you in your life right now, in your head, but it changes absolutely nothing. Anna in Witness, and I know that you're listening because you're probably sitting there listening to me right now. Let me just break down some of the claims that she made because I think it's worth exploring. And I am building up to a question that I'm about to ask all of you, and I would appreciate it if you picked up the phone and called me. Anna's central claim is this, that her definition of Britishness is absolute. She says, I should not have a national platform, but I do. She says I don't deserve that national platform because I'm not British. And let's face it, she believes I'm not British because I'm not white. Let me tell you something. I am British. I am English. I am a Londoner. I have Indian heritage. I have African heritage. I'm of this country. So, give me a second, guys. My question to you this hour. What does it mean to be British? What does it mean? 0345 6060 973. I got it out. I'm going to ask if we can just play a quick trail. Is that possible, Tom? Let me gather myself. Do you think we can do that? There's a thumbs up. Back in a second.